Hi, Sue here from Mystic Matters. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've been drawn to this particular video, then this is what you need to know. And I use the Mythic Tarot, which are based on Greek mythology. Okay. We're starting off here with a feeling of grief, maybe a feeling of betrayal. It can be that someone's just passed in your life, that somebody that you care about, and now they're gone. Or it can be, breaking up of a relationship, ending of a friendship. But not everything is lost, because if you look at the bottom of the card, there's all these cups spilt, but there is still one standing. So you'll have gained knowledge, wisdom. You'll know what you will and won't accept anymore. And if it's a feeling of betrayal, that's a really painful kind of thing to be, situation to be in. So you need to go through a healing process. Try to do it out of kind of not in an ego position of, I don't know what they did to me and why they did it, that kind of thing, because that it kind of builds up a resistance, it builds up an angry energy. So it's important just to accept that, this has happened, learn from it and move on, but try not to hold on to the grief. And if it is the loss of a loved one, if someone has passed, then remember, getting to the point of remembering the good times, the memories, because, ultimately it happens to us all one stage or another. So just, try not to internalize for a long period of time. I understand initially it's overwhelming and you have to process through all the stages of grief, etc. But try not to hold it close to you for years, because that can make you ill in the end result. This is a lovely card. If you can just process and move forward, what has left you is not going to stop you in any way. This is a card of a lot of achievement. Maybe if the personal people or the situation hadn't happened, you wouldn't have achieved as much as you're going to achieve, whether it be to do with family, to do with business. But this is a card of a lot of achievement. Something's going to survive you. So don't regret what is left, because there are good and better things ahead. And you're going to be asked, do I stay with what I have or put my energies into something else? So this is a card of moving forward, starting new things. And because not everything where you are is bad. It's just a feeling of, I can do better, I can do more. And I wonder what's out there for me. So it's a bit of coming out of your comfort zones here. You need to be very clear what it is that you want. The Emperor is a very kind of masculine energy of moving forward, being very decisive, knowing what your path is. And so it's important that you think carefully about what it is you want to do. You make your plans, because then if anyone challenges you or asks you what you mean, you have all the answers, and then people will support you better when they know that you're absolutely clear about what direction you've prepared everything. And, you'll get some more support that way, rather than going off kind of half-mast. With this card also, it's once you know exactly where you're going, it's like, I'm going there. You can walk beside me if you want, but don't get in my way, because I'm going there anyway. So it's really being very decisive and walking your talk. you're also going to want things to change around you. So you yourself will no doubt instigate chaos by throwing things up in the air, see where they land. You don't want things to be the same as they did. You've achieved, and that was great, and it's been a really valuable experience, and you've built something that will continue on up after you. But now it's time for new things, and you want for new adventures, and you can just throw everything up in the air, see where it lands, and new ideas are going to come out of that, and you're going to know, I want to do this, and I want to do that. But it is important that you tell the people that are close to you, who are likely to be affected by these changes, try and get them on your side, because otherwise they could put obstacles in your path, because they might have a feeling that they're losing you in some way. So just be aware of that and but it's really, really a good outcome. So as a quick recap, when you're listening to this message, you might just be in a period of grief, or period of feeling that you haven't been treated well, whatever it is, or maybe somebody has just passed in your life. So it's not a happy time that we're starting with, but as a word of encouragement, there's a lot of achievement ahead of you. You could start a business which will continue after you, or you can start a family which will survive you. So there's a really great achievement here. So it's important that you don't wallow in the grief, and you don't hold it to you, because, or even the anger that comes from this, it's important you don't hold it to you, because you can actually stop this achievement happening. You can stay in the same place with the same feelings for years if you choose to do so. So it is important to go through the process, honor the process, and allow the healing to happen, however long it takes. Allow the healing to happen, and then you can move on to better things. And once you've achieved, it's like get a taste of it. So, oh, I've really done this. Okay, I don't want to just sit on my laurels and just sit with this achievement for the rest of my life. Let me just do I stay with what I have, or put my energy into something else? Let me try put my energy into something else for a while, see where it takes me. Now, I've made all my plans. I've kind of researched what I want to do. I've really looked at it very carefully. I'm absolutely clear what my direction is. And now I'm going to walk my talk. And I'm going to tell the people that are around me, the people affected, that they are welcome to join me on my journey if they want to, but not to get in my way, because that is the direction I'm going in, and you can't distract me, you can't take me off course. And things need to change as well. I need to kind of reshuffle the things in my life. I need to, move the furniture of my life around, see how things fit, because the way it was in the past it might not work as well. So I need to change things around, and to maybe create a bit of chaos while I'm trying all these things out. But by doing that, getting new ideas coming, and I need to be quite ruthless going forward with these ideas, because they're important, and I'm full of kind of excitement about them. So it's important I don't get distracted. So I need to talk to the people that are around me to let them know that this is the idea I've got. I really would like their support with this, because it's important. So please just, give me support, and take some of the other stuff off my shoulders, maybe. If it's even if it's a case of I want to learn something new, which means I need to go to college. Can somebody, maybe cook the dinner from time to time, or take the dog for a walk so I can study? That kind of that kind of thing. And when you've got the support of the people who are around you, it leaves you free to pursue this idea of yours, this new vision you've got, and it will be ultimately to the benefit of everybody around you. So anyway, I hope that's been of help, and hope to see you again sometime. Bye.